What's going on, my trainer club? Today we are going to check out the October Community Day for Pokemon Go. So welcome to the trainer club. Here we go. Welcome back, everybody. Let me know in the comments below, are you guys excited about October in Pokemon Go? Honestly, one of my favorite times. I love the ghosts. I love the ghost events. And now we have the COMM Day that has been announced in Pokemon Go, which, if you guys haven't seen, it is going to be Duskull. So Duskull is making its way into the October 2021 COMM Day spot. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this before I go into all the details and what my thoughts are, because all of us are just to have our own opinion.
And for everybody out there that is in Atlanta, I just got laid over in Atlanta, unfortunately, but fortunately, we're gonna do a meetup this weekend at my old stomping grounds, which is gonna be Smyrna Market Village from 9 a.m. to 11. So if you haven't played there before, I will see you guys out there for the first time ever. For everybody that has played there with me, because that's where I started YouTube, I'm super excited about this. I will see you guys out on Saturday.
So today, not only are we gonna cover the details, but I'm also gonna cover some of the tips to get you guys ready to start getting you prepped for my favorite bonus that is associated with this COMM Day, which is one of the saving graces for me. So with all that said, guys, let's check it out. The details. October 2021 COMM Day, which is going to be Duskull. The COMM Day is going to take place on Saturday, October 9th from 11 a.m. all the way until 5 p.m. And so if you guys do want to know my thoughts, I will give them at the end of the videos. If you guys do want to scrub through the video and see what's going on, you can go there, but I want to make sure we have all the details up first, and then we'll go over the couple tips to help you guys start getting ready, and then we'll get on with it. Duskull will be appearing more frequently in the wild, big surprise there. And guys, guess what? You can get the shiny, but also guess what? The shiny is already out. So for the new players, this is amazing, but for some of the old players that may have been to a bunch of different Go Fests and other things like that, we probably already have at least 1 or 2 shiny Duskulls, because every single Halloween season, it is one of the spawns. So as far as the exclusive move, if we are going to evolve Dusklops into Dusknoir, which is a really cool shiny, I will put that out there, it will be able to learn the move Shadow Ball. So as of right now, it does learn Ominous Wind. So putting Shadow Ball in that Pokemon may be something that's going to bump it up a little bit, but it is not a meta raid attacker Pokemon. So I will show where it does sit in the Great League, Ultra League, and Master League in a little bit. Beginning at the COMM Day, you will be able to get a free box that contains 30 Ultra Balls, which is always a bonus. We will be able to take a few snapshots to be able to get a surprise, which can be a shiny Duskull. There is going to be the 1280 coin box, which is going to include 50 Ultra Balls. We are going to get 4 star pieces, 4 incenses, as well as 1 elite charge TM. Not too shabby of a purchase. There's going to be the standard $1 storyline to be able to purchase, which is going to be nothing dull about Duskull. And so all of this will come in the future when it is available. And then as far as the bonuses go, we have 3 times catch Stardust, which for me, anytime I see that 3 times catch Stardust, I'm automatically like a 100% in. I am just 100% in. Not only that, we're going to get 3-hour incenses and 3-hour lure modules. So it is going to be a fun time in the month of October for Stardust. So I can't wait to do this. Definitely for that. If you are not excited about the shiny, I think what we actually have to do here right now, I'm going to share a little bit of my thoughts before we go onwards, is to kind of start seeing COMM Days, which I've always talked about, especially as an old player, as a reminder, to just remember that it is a bonus event. Getting shinies is cool, but also, guys, this is focused around hatching eggs, which is great to hatch the 12 kilometer eggs when you do have the quarter hatch distance. We have catch bonuses for XP and Stardust, which are huge bumps in the right direction. So playing really hard strictly for the bonuses is always going to be something that you can 100% count on, even though sometimes I want a really good shiny, such as Litwick, may not always be the thing that we're getting, because at some point back in the day, all the shinies were introduced as COMM Day, and I totally get switching it up to kind of try for it before we do actually get it. So with all that said, guys, let's not waste any time. Let's get right into my top tips, start getting you ready, because honestly, we have this one already produced. It's early in the month of October, and then we still have to do Oshawott before this, but I'm gonna kind of give you tips with both of them. So with all that said, let's get into my top tips, starting off with tip number 1. Tip number 1 is going to be our items. So since we have Oshawott COMM Day coming up in about a week and a half, a little bit less, I want to make sure that you guys do know what's going on. Obviously, we have the Oshawott COMM Day with its bonus, but more importantly, the bonus that we're looking for is going to be the 3 times catch Stardust. So for me personally, I am saving most of my Ultra Balls for the Duskull COMM Day. Yes, I will use some of them on the Oshawott COMM Day, but I'm going to focus on getting a lot of Great Balls, a lot of Ultra Balls, and you can get as many Great and Pokeballs on Oshawott as possible, because I'm much more focused around the bonus of the Duskull COMM Day. But some of you guys may disagree and really want the Samurott shiny, the Oshawott, and the Dewott shiny, which is totally acceptable, and I totally get where you're coming from. But for me, focus on the gameplay. The most functional part of the gameplay in these two COMM Days is going to be the Stardust boost, and that comes with the Duskull COMM Day. So that's going to be great for you guys. Not only that, what else I want to focus on is the bag clearing out. Please clear out your bag, guys. We're going to have a crazy month of October with all the events I believe that are coming up for Halloween and everything like that. So what I would suggest doing, clean it out, be ready to go so that you guys can get through Oshawott as well as then into the next one, and make sure to focus on the last Spotlight Hour in the month of September to be able to get you that 2x transfer candy to get rid of all of your Pokemon that you don't need, including a lot of the legendaries and a lot of the Lake Guardians that are going to be out as well. So with all that said, guys, let's get into my next tip, starting off with tip number 2. Tip number 2 is going to be focused around where does this Pokemon Dusknoir sit in some of the Go Battle Leagues. For the Great League, it's going to sit at 489. For the Ultra League, it's going to sit at 350. Neither of those are using Ghost moves, so maybe Shadow Ball will bump them, let's say 50% better. They're both sitting well above the 100 and under spot in Pokemon Go as far as Go Battle League, so we'll see where that sits. And then finally for the Master League, it does switch into Ominous Wind as far as its moveset. It is going to sit at 380. So let's say we half that. We're still sitting at rank 190. So honestly speaking, do I think it's really going to make its way into some of the top places in PvP? Also probably not. And as far as a raid attacker, guys, we're competing with stuff like Giratina. We have Mega Gengar, regular Gengar. We have shadows of those Pokemon as well in some of the regards. So do I really think that this Pokemon is going to be leaps and bounds as far as getting a big bump and making it really good in Pokemon Go? I do not. We also do have the Dusklops. It's ranked 186, but it is not getting Shadow Ball, so there's nothing going to be able to be done about Dusklops getting any type of bump as of right now. So what are my thoughts about this COMM Day? Initially, I was like, dude, come on. I really wanted a Litwick COMM Day. Like, I really wanted that. Then thinking about it, I'm like, well, Litwick's shiny hasn't been out yet, and it seems like they've completely shattered, besides the starters, putting out like new shinies for COMM Days. It doesn't seem like that's really a thing as far as the rare shinies anymore in Pokemon Go. It used to be. Dratini launched, Larvitar launched, COMM Day, amazing. But I totally get that that kind of devalues the shiny immediately, and it doesn't really give you incentive to really go after it anymore. So I totally get, honestly speaking, I totally get the transition of that. Will I be excited about Litwick when it does get a COMM Day and maybe it gets something like Shadow Claw? Absolutely. Do I understand why it's not coming right now? Yes. But could there have been maybe a rare shiny? Maybe a shiny that isn't out yet, but Solosis? I mean, like, come on. Like, any shiny that's semi-common as far as the Pokemon goes and wouldn't absolutely make it devalued as a shiny, I think would be totally acceptable in this scenario. So that's why I'm slightly bummed about this. But then taking the next step further, stepping my emotions out of the game and realizing that, guys, the 3x catch Stardust is a huge win anytime it comes out, and it's happening right now. So with all that said, guys, let me know what your actual comments are in the comments below. I appreciate you guys being here as always. Likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members. Everybody takes their support, subscription, and participation to the next level. I'm gonna see you guys out in the next video. Peace.
I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.